Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you guys are here for the first time, we are traveling through beautiful British Columbia, our next door neighbor, because we are from Alberta, and we are currently driving north from Vancouver headed for Niagara Falls because we are going to be camping for the next day. And we don't typically camp. We've only camped once. Well, at least I personally have only camped once, and this will be our first time camping, just the two of us. So we're pretty excited about it because we're going to be hitting up some really awesome spots. First stop is going to be Trainwreck. We are en route to the Trainwreck area, and so when you're getting to the spot, you want to search up on Google Maps the parking lot for Trainwreck Trail. There are a number of trails to get to here, or there are just a number of trails that people hike through, but you want to cross over from the parking lot and take the trail on the right. There's this big map that shows you a little bit about this place, and the great thing about Trainwreck is that it's actually really close to Brandywine Falls, and we actually checked out that place a couple weeks ago. It's really beautiful. The falls are crazy tall, and definitely if you're coming to Trainwreck, make sure you're checking out Brandywine because they're only about 10 minutes apart. So you'll see this sign over here once you walk a little bit, I think about 5-10 minutes from that first map, and just follow the sign to get to the suspension bridge and the Trainwreck site. We just got to the suspension bridge, and right across it is the Trainwreck, which you can't see at the moment, but we are getting across this, and it's a really gorgeous spot for photos. There's also hardly anybody here, so if you do come here, make sure you either bring bear spray, bear belt, something, because there are still bears living in this area. Alright, so now we are at the Trainwreck site, and it's actually a museum that has salvaged box cars that were derailed from a train wreck, and this is actually where a lot of graffiti artists come and do their work. Alright, so we are stop number 2, which is our hike to Cheakamus Lake. And this trail is actually really close to the train wreck, but you do have to drive up 7 kilometers on a dirt road, so it might take you longer in a smaller stand. Because of COVID, we definitely do need to apply for a day use pass, and they expire they get sold out pretty quickly. So make sure at 6 a.m. if you do want to do this hike, then you pick up your day pass online right at 6 a.m. Alright, so we finished our hike at Cheakamus Lake, and we are back on the road for Whistler Village, and this is where we're going to be spending most of the afternoon, grabbing some lunch. And what I love about this highway, though, the Sea to Sky Highway, is that this is one of the most scenic routes you can take in the area, especially from Vancouver all the way to Squamish. Past here, it's still pretty scenic, but I would definitely recommend driving and stopping along the Highway 99 if you're going from Squamish to Vancouver and vice versa. Okay, so we finished at Whistler. We spent our afternoon there, had our lunch, had our coffee, and then we made our way to the campsite at Niagara Falls. So the great thing is that Niagara Falls is only 20 minutes north of Whistler, between Whistler and Pemberton. And we are not by no means normal campers. We did not bring a tent. We only have our car. Now our car is going to be our home for the day. So if you guys want to check out what we do for camping inside our car, this is our home. So we got a customizable mattress, and this is how we end up sleeping in our 4Runner. It's actually really comfortable, and to cover up the windows we use reflectives. So this is super cheap. It's a really cheap way to kind of tent in your own car. We don't have a rooftop tent, but we only spend a few $100 to make this happen. So here we are at the Seton Lake viewpoint, and it's right off Duffy Road, which is Highway 99, on your way to Chilliwack from Pemberton. And the hike here is actually so short, it's about 10 minutes, but it does get a little bit steep at the end, so watch out, especially if you don't have the most adequate shoes on your way down. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.